follow up on it because it affected one of our fallen comrades. So we made our connections in Germany, and we found out that the emails and the phone calls that we were getting were legit. So then it was time for us to act. As commander of VFW Post 25, I got a hold of some of my officers, and I told them of the situation, not thinking about I had to go out and locate the family yet. We were going to have a small ceremony here today, no matter what, whether it was snowing or raining or what, we would have had a ceremony for our fallen comrade. Well, then I started investigating to find the family members. I called 2 Prokops down in Wyoming County, and there was no relation. And then I was talking to a good friend of mine, Patty Hearn, who's the chairman of Scranton Veterans Memorial Park. And I told him about the situation, and he stated the name Prokop rang a bell. Well, about 3 years ago, we had an article in the newspaper, any family members that knew anybody, that if they knew anybody that died in World War I, World War II, Vietnam, Korea, all the wars, Iraq and Afghanistan, and we left a number there and an email for them to call. Lo and behold, Ann got a hold of us about 3 years ago to see if her brother's name was going to be on the monument. And she left an email and a phone number, and Pat gave me the phone number, and I called, and I've been calling her every day, every week. So it was truly a memory of going back, that we would be here to take care of a fallen comrade and his family. You know, I'm the commander of VFW Post 25, but as you look around, there's so many veterans groups out there from Lackawanna County, whether it's a VFW, a Legion, a DAV, Northeastern Detachment Marine Corps League, the AMVETS, auxiliaries. We're here for one goal. We will not forget our fallen comrades. They gave their lives so we could live. And our life is to make sure they are never forgotten. And I think each veterans group in Lackawanna County or throughout the country are doing their job. And that's why a lot of times we seek for help that we could stay and survive. As you know, we are diminishing. I think at the time in 1949, when Staff Sergeant Joseph Eugene Prokop was laid to rest here, VFW Post 25 was in existence. We just celebrated, we're 103 years old. And I would say that our members and officers were part of that ceremony right here in 1949. You were here in 1949, Ann. You want me to tell your age then? I won't tell it now. But are you? Yes, okay. She was 17 years old. And when we get into the special salute, throughout this she asked me one thing. She said, don't play the taps, because it's sad. It brings back the memory of when she was here, when she was 17 years old. So we won't, Ann. We have something else to sing to you. But to all the groups that are here, I thank each and every one of you. And I know deep down, if any of you got that call, you would have responded in the same way. We're all on the same team. We can't do it alone. We do it together. And that's why we can survive. And we're all here to pay tribute and to let Ann know that her brother will never be forgotten. And Ann, it's been a journey, but you got a good friend in me now. I'm going to be around. I'll be calling you. I don't know if I'll go to casino with you, but I'll give you a call. All right, I want to thank each and every one of you for coming up here. And now we're going to get into this special salute. The special salute is for Staff Sergeant Joseph Eugene Prokop, Sergeant Charles Bernard Goldstein, Sergeant Warren George Hammond. But let us not forget, there were 6 other men that went down in that plane, and they got killed too. So this salute will go out for them also. So with that, I will turn it over to Joe Sylvester to give us a special salute, Joe. At this time, I will ask our chaplain to come up and present a Bible to Ann Spearman. Chaplain? Hold on this. Hold on this.
Chappie.
Oh, we got it. It miraculously appeared. See, God works in mysterious ways. Bible in memory of your brother Joseph. There's scripture in there, and I know you'll cherish this Bible for a long, long time. I have one like this in my dad. Thank you. Words. Yeah.
At this time, I will present the American flag to Ann Spearman.
This is the American flag. I know you got one here back in 49. This here represented troops of the officers of the authority pushed to one side and on over the border. We thank you. We fought for this flag.
At this time, I will bring the chaplain up to give us the closing prayer.
Uncover and bow your heads, please. As we leave here this morning, let us be reminded of the sacrifice that families make by sending their young men and women off to war. Let us remember freedom does not come without working to nurture it, protecting it, praying for it. Freedom is like faith. It needs our attention and our cooperation. If it be your will, let no other family go through losing another loved one. Please, Lord, stop all wars. You are the only one that can do that. We humans are always in conflict. All these things we ask in your blessed name. Amen. Cover. Okay.
That concludes our ceremony here for today. But leave knowing that those three soldiers got to tell their story here today. And Ann, you got closure. Thank you all for coming. Thank you. Okay, I guess that's it. Okay. How do we do? All right? No, all people know.
Well, good.